Okay, so safety's first, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in my seatbelt. I suggest you do the same. Alright. I'm gonna turn on my tractor, make sure it's on neutral, my brakes are on. I'm gonna lower my PSI less than 100. Okay, which it is already. Okay, now I'm gonna perform my governor cutout test. Okay. Alright, my primary is at 129, secondary is at 128. This was a good test because my governor cut out below 130 psi. Okay, now I'm going to do my governor cut-in test. I'm going to lose 5 pounds of pressure and wait 15 seconds. If nothing happens, I'm going to repeat the process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If nothing happened, I'm going to repeat the process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nothing happened. I'm going to repeat the process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My needles are moving, so my primary is at 90. Secondary is at 92. This was a good test because my governor cut in no lower than 85 psi. Alright. Now I'm going to maximize my pressure so I can do my apply test. Test. I'm going to put it in gear. I'm going to turn off my engine. Now I'm going to release my brakes. Now I'm going to apply my brakes for a minute. I shouldn't lose no more than 4 psi a minute. Right now I'm going to let my needle stabilize. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and press it. I'm going to let it stabilize again. Alright. My primary is at 90, secondary is at 90. Now we're gonna wait a minute. Okay, let's say that minute has passed. My primary is still at 90, secondary is still at 90. So this was a good test because I didn't lose no more than 4 psi a minute. All right. Now I'm gonna do my low air warning test. So I'm gonna apply the brakes. Alright, so my primary is at 65, secondary is at 66. This was a good test because it gave me a warning in between 55 and 75 psi. Now I'm going to do my spring brake pop-out test. I'm going to apply my brakes. Primary is at 40, secondary is at 40. This was a good test because my brakes popped out in between 20 and 45 psi. Alright, now I'm going to maximize my pressure so I can continue with my air brakes. Put on neutral. Brakes are on. Turn it on. Okay, meanwhile, I'm going to perform my in-cab inspection. First, I'm going to start with my mirrors. Make sure they're not cracked or broken. Properly attached to my doors. Make sure there's no screws or bolts missing. Now I'm gonna go with my windshield. Make sure it's not cracked or broken. If so, no more than 1 inch. Now I'm gonna check my weather stripping. Make sure it's not cracked or broken because that can cause moisture into my cab. And I'm gonna check my windshield wipers. Make sure they're working properly. I'm gonna check my rubber. Make sure it's not cracked or broken. Now I'm gonna check my fluid. My washer fluid, make sure it's working properly, make sure it's in proper level. Alright, I'm going to check my steering wheel, make sure it doesn't have no more than 2 inches of play. Okay, I'm going to check my CD horn, make sure it works properly. I'm going to check my highway horn, make sure it's working properly. I'm going to check my lights, my right, left, emergency, make sure it's working properly. Alright, now I'm gonna check my gauges. I'm gonna check my oil. Make sure has to be between 20 and 60. I'm gonna check my water. Has to be between 170 and 195 degrees. My voltage in between 12 and 15 are in the green. Then I'm gonna check. I'm gonna make sure that my high and low beams are working properly. My heater and defrost is working properly. Alright, I'm gonna go with my clutch. Make sure it doesn't have no more of 2 inches of play. Alright, now I'm gonna go with my shifter. Make sure it's not cracked or broken or illegally welded. I'm gonna check my airline, make sure it's not cracked or broken or leaking. I'm gonna check my high and low selector, make sure it's working properly. I'm gonna check my rubber boot, make sure it's properly attached to my cap. Make sure it's not cracked or broken, because that can cause hazardous fumes into my cab. Okay, now I'm gonna check my, make sure I have my triangle reflectors. Make sure they're not cracked or broken or faded. I'm gonna check my fire extinguisher, make sure it's properly attached to my cab. Make sure it's tagged, filled, and up to date. I'm gonna check my seat belt, make sure it's working properly, make sure it's not ripped. Okay, what else? Okay, I think that's it. That concludes my in-cab inspection. I'm gonna maximize my pressure so I can continue doing my brake test. My brake tuck test, so I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna release my tractor brakes. We're gonna check my trailer brakes, see if they're working properly. So we're gonna release the clutch, make sure it's good tuck. Alright, this was a good test because I wasn't able to move my tractor, therefore my brakes are working properly. Alright, now I'm gonna test my tractor brakes. Release trailer brakes. I'm going to release my clutch. Alright, this was a good test because I wasn't able to move my tractor, therefore my brakes are working properly. Alright, now I'm going to perform my my service brake test. So I'm going to release both brakes. Alright, I'm going to move 5 feet and apply my brakes. Okay. So this was a good test because I was able to stop my truck, therefore my service brakes are working properly. Alright, now I'm going to put it on neutral, brakes on, turn it off. Okay, and that concludes my air brake inspection and my in-cab inspection.